Okay, yeah. Let's start. Okay, and last week we covered the external analysis. External analysis. And do you remember these? Okay, what is external analysis related to something? Is this knowing? Yeah, that is knowing your enemy. You're knowing your enemy. Do you remember that? Okay, so then knowing your enemy is almost the same word with the industrial. What's going on in your industry. So external analysis means external analysis is almost same as the industrial analysis. Industrial analysis. Industrial analysis. For example, yeah, what's going on in the Huawei now in Chinese market? That's the industry. The China, yeah, what is that? The Huawei, yeah, Huawei is now playing within or in the industry of the mobile phone manufacturing, and mobile industry like the server, 5G network, so network industry. Okay, so then we learned about it, how to conduct the external analysis, and we started with the Michael Porter's 5 forces. Whatever. Okay, so that's that. The external analysis, we learned about these kind of things, and mainly we learned about the tools of the 5 forces, Michael Porter's 5 forces, and the SWOT analysis a little, okay, and the scenario planning and the strategy group analysis. Okay. Good, that we just review. And in order to know something with what's going on within the industry, okay, we need to scan. We need to scan what's going on inside of what's going on within the industry. What's going on, scanning, and then monitoring, and then in order to intel the competitive intelligence. In order to know something. Good. And I propose and I introduced that the seven environmental factors. Okay, 7 environmental factors that we need to know in order to capture what's going on within our industry. Okay, so that was general environment, what's going on within the industry, and the social cultural factors, political issues, technology advancement, or the technology changes, economic situations, or the global situation, or the demographics. And nowadays, what will be happening now within the coronavirus issue? Everything is now changing. Everything is now changing. So in order to understand that the external changes, okay, maybe this 7 framework, 7S or the 7 element framework will help us to know what's going on outside. What's going on outside. Okay, good. Then we talked a little about it. The technology advancement is a key driver of the changing, external change, globalization, nature of the work, demographic changes, economic challenges, deregulations, and plus nowadays we are experiencing that one of the most important things is safety. Safety is the problem now. That's the reason. That's what we are experiencing in the coronavirus issue. Okay. That's external, and then from the external analysis, we can identify the external opportunity and the external threat. External opportunity and the external threat. Then, by using the 5 element of the Porter's 5 forces, okay, so we can get to know what's going on outside. What's going on outside? Okay, so 5 element. One in the center, east, west, north, and south. Okay, so 5 element. 5 element. Why 5 element? Because that comes from the Asian concept of the 5 element. That is 우신. Yeah, what is that? 오행. Yeah, what is that? 오행. 오행. 한자. 오행. What is 오행? 에이? 오행. 에이, 오행. 우싱. 아이, what is that? 아이, 오행. 아이, that is something wrong. 우싱. 에이? 우싱. 에이? What? 우싱. Okay. 우싱. Okay. How can I spell this? Ada, how can I spell it? 우싱. 오행. 우싱. What are those 5 elements? Okay, 우싱. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 금목, 수화토, 진무, 쇼이, 후이, 호토. Yeah, 목화토금. Yeah, 목화토금. Okay. So just tell me, what is center? What represents this center? Two. Okay, absolutely two. Okay, what is east? East. Yeah, this side. East must be 목. Okay. And north. There must be water. Okay. And the south. There must be fire. Okay. And the west. That is 목화토금 금. Okay. 진. Can you capture the why we use this 5 element in order to identify the external, in order to identify what's going on in the external world? Center. Okay. We compete each other within, in order to capture the territory, our boundary. Okay. This going outside, and we absolutely want to get a more buyer. Okay, and then, we absolutely fight against with that supplier. Okay, absolutely, there must be the substitute. There must be the new entrant from the north. Not north, but however, that is silent. Water penetrate slowly. Come. That's slowly, and that's silently penetrate the market. You cannot identify. On the other hand, substitute, they suddenly comes and they come from the boundary. Like Apple, disruptive innovation. Okay, Apple comes and the substitute to all the mobile. Substitute, disrupt, dismantle from the bottom. Okay, and then they burn out everything. So then maybe if you understand the whooshing concept, maybe that will lend you help. That will help you to understand why Michael Porter and the strategists love to this kind of concept to identify what's going on outside. Okay, because that originally come from the whooshing. So you have advantage to know what's going on outside by using the 5 forces. Okay, please use that. Okay, and there we learned about the strategic group analysis, and then maybe the by boundaries and by the categories, powertrain, and then that's something going on this side, whatever. Okay, and absolutely we learned about it. A wise rabbit has at least 3 caves. A wise rabbit has 3 caves. Okay. We usually have 3 scenarios: expected scenario, okay, and then best scenario and the worst scenario. Okay. And we talk a little about the coronavirus issue. The best case was that, okay, maybe we can come back to the May. We can come back to the campus in May. And then before your graduation, and we can come back to the campus, and we can do the offline campus, offline graduation, something. That would be the best case. But no, okay, practically maybe we will have a semester long something, and then we will start our campus work again from the September, probably. Worst case, that the offline campus will not happen within a year, and then maybe next year, 2021. It's getting more practical, whatever. So according to our best scenario, expected scenario, and the worst scenario, okay, we can set up our strategies accordingly. Okay. So that is our external analysis. So today, we go to the internal analysis. Where is internal? Okay. No. Okay, let's go to the internal analysis. Hi. Okay, good. So then today we will go to this. Today and after tomorrow, and we will go to this. Okay, so then my question is simple. Who are you? Okay, can you answer this simple question? Who can answer? Angela, who are you? If somebody asks, who are you? Okay, and what will be your answer? Peanut, what is your answer? Who are you? Ada, who are you? Elkan, who are you? Lucy, Lucy? Crystal, who are you? Jenny, who are you? Joanne, who are you? Oh, finance student. Okay. Anything else? I know your name. I know you are the finance students, or accounting students, or the management students. You're Chinese. Okay, so let's go in more detail. Business. In business, how you can introduce yourself. Can you introduce you are the finance students? Okay, give me a second. What is that? Share that. In business, how you can introduce yourself? That's a little bit different story, and maybe the best answer is, yeah, I'm a business problem solver. I'm a business problem solver, and then you can do something better. You can do something more. Okay, that would be a nice start. I'm a business problem solver. I am addressing the increasing revenue, and I am addressing your cost problem. Okay, that would be a nice start. Okay, good. However, let's think about it. What we are, why we must be chosen, and why the people must choose me. Let's think about it. Is there anybody who participated in the Kane Business Plan competition? Anybody experienced that? Virgo, you participated in this? Well, Ada? I don't know. So Jorain, oh, you participated. Okay. And the Weber, no. Weber, yeah, Weber, you joined that. You tried that. Vanessa? Oh yeah, Vanessa did. Probably. Okay. And yeah, this is a competition of the business pitch. Business pitch. Business pitch. Business idea, competition, business pitch, and then we make a business pitch. We make a business pitch to persuade something. Okay, let's see. What is a business pitch? Business pitch is a presentation of a business idea to potential investors, customers, and the stakeholders, or including the shareholders, to persuade them. Okay, so we have a norm. We have a business norm. We call this is a business norm. We have a business norm. Okay, and in your business pitch, to persuade a business guy, okay, we expect this eight categories. We want to know this at least. Okay, and are you familiar with this? Anybody? Yeah, almost everybody completed the business pitch before. Okay, did you complete a business pitch before? If not, no, that's not good. Yeah, yes or no? Everybody completed a business pitch before, or no? Nancy, yeah, did you do the business pitch? Nancy, Tracy, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Okay, in your marketing class or the Rob's class, okay, many of the business classes, we encourage you completing the business pitch. In your business pitch, okay, what we expect from the business pitch, we expect this kind of things. First, absolutely, I want to know what is your company name and how I can contact you. Okay. And the opportunity and problem from the external analysis. We must identify the business opportunity, and that business opportunity usually comes from the problem. Okay, absolutely. When you conduct a business external analysis, you must identify the problem, most critical problem. Okay, because that the problem gives us a business opportunity. If there is a problem, we cannot find any business opportunity. Absolutely. That's the reason why we start with that external analysis. Good. Then how we can solve that problem? By using solution. What kinds of solution do you want to bring us? What kinds of solution do you have to address our business problem? Okay. So then that's the solution. Then why your solution is working, effective, and efficient. We call that is a competitive advantage. What other options do your customers currently have to address that need, and what make your solution better for them, and what is your crystal clear competitive advantage? Why you are excellent in solving this problem? That's a competitive advantage. You must show that. Okay, and absolutely. So we want to know what is your target market. What is your target? And who is your primary target market? What is the size of the market? Even though that the target market is very fancy, but however, if that is not big enough, okay, should we go? No. And what are the key trends affecting your industry that will make it more attractive? For example, what is okay? So, do you think that in China, what is that? Okay, the simple assembling OEM. Okay, do you know that the simple assembly OEM business, is it attractive in China? Yes or no? Simple OEM, and somebody order, and I got that order, and I simply assemble that. I return it to my order. Like Apple OEM. Who is that? Okay, Foxconn Industry. So OEM manufacturing is attractive for the Chinese market? Hmm? 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 Can you hear me? Okay. It can be yes, it can be no. It can be yes, it can be no. But how about in general, the OEM of just simple assembling of the OEM order, that's not attractive. That's not attractive. And then maybe you understand that this manufacturing 2025. Okay. So what is that for? What is the purpose of the manufacturing 2025 of China? Sharon, Joe, Adam, Adam, Davy, Boys, Moon, who else? Aurora, Pina, Eric, Young. Why? Ever? Do you know that the manufacturing 2025? And that's almost same word as the industry 4.0. Okay, or there's almost same word with the digital transformation. Okay, probably. Why we are going to this direction, manufacturing 2025 in China and the industry 4.0 in Germany, or the manufacturing data transformation in the US or the England. Why we are doing this? Because that we want to go to the more attractive market. What is more attractive? Just simple OEM is attractive? No, not anymore. And that may go to the Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Pakistan, India, okay, underdeveloped country. That's the job for the underdeveloped countries who has a lot of population who do not have technology. But however, the China, no, not anymore, because your labor cost is getting higher. And still, the China enjoys that a lot of the relatively low labor cost. But however, quickly that's getting worse. So simple OEM, probably I say no. It depends. But however, it's clear that's going to bad. Okay, good. Whatever. So target market we must show. And the forecast of your business. And then in order to persuade somebody in business, absolutely you must show your money. You must show your money. Okay? Show me the money? Absolutely. Show your money. How much money you can earn. Absolutely. And then the brief financial outcome. And how much money will you need to raise and what will be used for it. Okay, so you must get some investment. You must get something to make a revenue. In order to make a new revenue, absolutely we need to input something. Good. So this is our norm. This is our business norm. This is business norm to know about your business. So then if somebody asks about who are you, maybe you'd better to talk about this kind of things. Talk about this kind of things. My business name is blah blah blah, and then I am doing some kind of these things in the industry of something, because that there is opportunity of blah 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 blah. And then my solution is that providing the more accessibility in the customers, and that I am good at to make a more something, and by using the social network services. And my market is getting more growing annually about at 20% every year. And I am expecting that I can make money within the 1.5 year. And we go to the break-even point within the 1.5 year. And then, in order to do that, I need your $3 million. Good. That's general. However, when you try to persuade your investors or stakeholders, shareholders, or customers, and blah blah blah, okay, absolutely, their question is this: who are you? That will be the most important factor. An investor will make a choice. Who are you? Then who are you? Why we have to choose you? Why an investor or the business guys must invest in you? Why you? Who are you? Then you must be able to answer who are you, your identity. Why us? What is your company? And then what is your skill? What is your experience? And who are you? And the subject matter expertise. Business acumen or team innovation and the industry connections, key advisors, and blah, blah, blah. That make you to take advantage of this market opportunity. That must be you. I don't much care about the forecast because I know that even though I invested in you around that $3 million, and then because you don't have any experiences and something, and you will fail. 9 out of the 10, I know you will fail. Financial outcome, yeah, absolutely. I will lend you my money. Competitive advantage, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't care. Target market, I don't care. I'm not interested in these kind of things because that's fake. That's a dreaming. That's a dream. And you talk a lot about it, your dream. I will make money. But how do we know that though? Yeah, more than 90%? More than 90 or the 99% of the business? New business? New business? Fail. Absolutely, we know that. Then, why we invest in our money? Because we are interested in you. We're definitely interested in you. Do you believe that the people invest in your money, in your dream? People invest in your dream, or people invest in you? People invest in dream, just the imaginary something, or the creative. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. We are not an artist. We are not a dreamer. We are practical. What is our purpose of making money? What is our purpose of business? Absolutely, we want to make more money. So I don't believe in the dreaming. But I am interested in you because you will make money. I will be happy to see you are growing as a business problem solver. Then if you need some money, okay, if I can help you, absolutely, I will be investing my money in you, not your dream. So who are you? Tell me, who are you? That's important. That's my experiences in the business world. I don't care about your dreaming, like a business pitch, nice and fancy, marketing planning, or the market analysis, something, data, something. I don't care. Many people don't care. Business angels take care of that, not much. And the venture capitalists take care of the nice and fancy business model? No. But we investigating you. We study you. We want to know you because you will make it. Who are you? Really? So please tell me, who are you when you want to make a business? Really? I'm serious. Internal analysis. Okay. So then, in order to present, our business pitch, business idea, to introduce ourselves, okay, maybe we do better to identify what is our strengths, what is our weakness. So this is one of the example. This is one of the example of the benchmark. Benchmarking is one of the prominent and one of the most important internal analysis tool. Okay, benchmark, comparing with something, comparing yourself with your competitors, okay, within an industry. So this is one of the example of the Chinese workforce management industry. Within the Chinese workforce management industry, okay, we can identify a few number of competitors, and then we can know, we must conduct the internal analysis of those players. Okay, those players, we must know who are they. Okay, and then if we get to know them, absolutely we can know ourselves within that industry. Okay, and there is key role models, competitors, whatever. There is players of here, players of these, and the player somebody. Okay, and then here is the word of the know your enemy, know thyself, confront wisely, win all without fighting, probably. Okay, and then yeah, that is this. Okay, know yourself and know your enemy, know yourself. That means that you will not lose. You will not lose. Okay, and then win without fighting is the best of the best. Yeah, how can I? Yeah. 지피지기, 야, 백전불태, 부전이 굴린 지병, 선지선자야라. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's Korean. That's Korean. Anyway, so can you understand this? These sentences? Can you understand this? Okay. What happens? Yeah, Juno. Okay, good. Let's try to make it. Let's try to make it. And you get to know that how you can conduct external analysis, by using the 5 forces. So then, today and after tomorrow, and then we focus on how we can know ourselves. How we can know ourselves. Okay? In order to know ourselves, we investigate individual businesses by using a certain framework to know ourselves. Okay, let's see. This is the most common things for me. There is a framework to analyze at the industry, and this is a company I am competing with. Okay, let's see how we can know somebody. And then here are two pages of the framework. Okay, so this is internal analysis, benchmark, internal analysis. Okay, internal analysis, and then especially that is benchmarking of a company, benchmarking of somebody. Okay, and say that can be same in order to conduct our internal analysis. Okay, let's see what we have. Absolutely different from the general perception. We always start with the people. Who are their leaders, leadership profiles. Okay, for example, the manpower.com, that's one of the largest global workforce management company in the world. CEO and chairman, the Jonas Pricing, MBA, and then interestingly, the Stockholm University, Stockholm School of the Economics from the Sweden. And COO is an MBA Talk School of the Dartmouth. Okay, and the BA in the Japanese and Asian study. And the CFO, Jack McGinnis, and the AICPA Loyola University in Chicago. Okay, EVP, Global Strategy and Talent, Mara Swan, the Milwaukee, in the Industrial Relations, University of Minnesota. And actually, this Manpower.com was established in the Milwaukee. Okay, and in the Milwaukee area, and they are very well known for their taking care of the people well. People management. Okay, good. And Harvard, now, what can you see What can you see that they are more for emphasizing in their business? Manpower.com, a Swedish CEO on Asian expertise, okay? And yeah, that's okay. The CFO is that, okay? And there is a EVP of the global strategy and talent from the Milwaukee. They are making a balance of the global region plus, and then they keep their identity at the Minnesota. Global company from Minnesota. That tells a lot. That tells a lot. Okay. So there is a subtle understanding about it. Okay, what are they heading to? Where they are heading to? And what is their main focus now? Manpower is much more focusing on the global businesses. And they are heading to the Asian market. How can I know that? Because their leadership, their composition of the leadership talks a lot about their business. That's the reason why we need to have a good understanding about their leadership. Who are they? Really? Okay. And absolutely, the second most important thing is that their mission, vision, value, and the goals. What are their goals? Okay. And then there is a history, absolutely, in order to predict the future, maybe we better to understand that what's their history here. Interestingly, do you know that the Manpower.com, Manpower Group, comes to Asia and then Asia in 1964, very early. And China, that's around 1970 something. 1970 something. Oops. Okay, and there is a service, brand, size and operation, and a brief financial outcome. And we will go more detail about these financial outcomes in next time, next class. This is a fundamental. This is a fundamental understanding about that company. Fundamental. However, that is a superficial understanding. That's a superficial understanding about a company. Okay. If you want to know the company, okay, maybe this framework can help you to capture the superficial things and then more deeper meanings. Okay, good. That's a superficial things. Okay, good. Next, in order to know something about the company, about yourself, we go more detail. Internal, really internal things. How you make money. Profitability analysis. The financial, we call that is a financial analysis. We don't need to go in deeper, okay? But however, at least we can get the public statement like a cash flow or the balance sheet or something like that. Cash flow, balance sheet, what else? Balance sheet, cash flow, what else? Balance sheet BS, balance sheet, cash flow analysis, cash flow. What else? One more. Huh? Balance sheet, cash flow, and one more. What is our financial statement? Income statement. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay. Balance sheet, income statement, and the cash flow. Okay. So then, from this kind of the fundamental analysis, maybe we can identify the profitability analysis. Okay. I don't care much about the BS, IS yet. But however, maybe if I have to choose only one, I will choose ROIC, return on invested capital, if possible. Okay, good. And then, absolutely, based on this, maybe we can identify more subtle things like a key success factor. We call that as a key KSF, key success factor. And you know that this is not easy to identify. What is their key success factor? And we conduct a lot of the qualitative study by using our sense. This is not a science. Identifying a key success factor is not a science, but that's art. We gather a lot of data. We gather a lot of data and we conduct research, study. Why this company was good at this time and why this company make a lot of money now. And what is their key success factors? For example, the Manpower has a global coverage and they have almost all necessary workforce management service because that's really big. And they are good at the local execution in Asia, in Europe, in the US. That's their key success factor. And then another one is the total workforce of solutions. If somebody needs a certain specific workforce management system, and they have tons of thousand interventions, they have tons of thousand solutions. So then they almost immediately provide that kinds of services for any customers, but that's expensive. Okay, whatever, that's their key success factor. And what is their recent growth strategy? And they usually exercise at the recent the growth strategy. Okay, for example, the digital transformation, Industry 4.0, okay, manufacturing 2025 for better workforce management. Okay, they are providing finding, developing, and the C-level digital leaders for many companies. And they integrate the human-machine interactions and the collaboration and the communication skills and the builders of the talent, not consumer of work. And then they are using a lot of the advanced technology to manage people. That's their growth strategy. That's their recent strategy. They can do it? Absolutely, they are doing that. They are applying the artificial intelligence to identify where they can find the best of the best talent, and where they can find the C-level data transformation leaders, because they have a good network all around the world. So that's their recent growth strategy. But is it easy to exercise? Yeah, I don't think so. They are struggling. And global expansion outside of the US is their main target of the main growth strategy nowadays. Then we can identify their external opportunity, external threat from the external analysis. Okay, and we do something more like this: internal strengths. What's their strengths and what's their weakness? Okay. And the Manpower has more than 70 years of the experiences. Oh, absolutely. And the expertise in the workforce management, particularly in the IT, and the total solution provider. If somebody needs an HR solution, something, they have tons of thousand applications. That's strengths. But however, they have a weakness. They have an ethical problem. They usually make a lot of ethical problems, especially in China. They make a bribery. Shanghai office of the Manpower, they make a bribery. Then they got punished. And they breach the data or information or the privacy. So they get a lot of attention from the general public from China. They make a trouble. And then they have a Minnesota rule and the American rule to make a very aggressive business in Chinese market. Okay, and then there is an effective M&A rule in Minnesota, so that's not easy to make a business in China. So, based on this framework of the internal analysis, maybe you can identify a company, how they are doing, what are they doing, what's their strengths, and then we call this is a company analysis. Okay, so the internal analysis interchangeably is on company analysis. how do we know the company? By using these kind of things. And then maybe you learned a lot about it. You conduct accounting or the financial analysis, okay, or the accounting analysis. You learned about that, really? And especially your expertise was well developed in conducting the explicit analysis by using the numbers. You are. Okay, especially for the profit analysis. When I give you the balance sheet, cash flow, and the income statement, maybe you can perform very good at the profitability analysis, ROIC analysis, blah, blah, blah. I believe so. Okay, can you do it? Are you good at doing this? Are you good at the explicit analysis? Like a profitability analysis or the financial analysis. Okay. Sia, are you good at? Sharon, David, you must be good at. Yeah. David, no. Yeah, torture. Yeah, torture. Torture. Okay. Yeah, you must be good at. You must be good at the explicit analysis. Okay. First, you must be good at this kind of hard fact. Okay. Then gradually you can develop a sense. Okay, we call this is a business sense. Very thorough analysis of the recent changes or their talking and the qualitative meanings. Business sense. Okay, then you can develop the business sense in order to do this kind of the internal analysis. Leadership profile, I get to know what's the meaning of that, and the mission, vision, value, what's their value, and then history, what make them very strong, and then service, brand, size, operation, brief, financial outcome is the explicit analysis. You do this, absolutely, and then you must draw the key success factor to replicate their succession, to replicate their success strategy. Okay, and you must capture what are they doing to create the future. Okay, and then external opportunity, external threat, you can do it. That comes from the explicit analysis. However, you must be able to sense what's their strengths and what's their weakness. Explicit, implicit analysis, we need both. We need both to capture, to know a company. Same to your company. You must start with who are you, who is your leadership, and you must define your goal. You must say about your growth strategies, growth history. Okay, what is your mission? What is your product or services? What is your brand? What is your size? What is your financial outcome and the profitability? Are you making money or not? Okay. What is your key success factor? What is your growth strategy? And then you must be able to talk a lot about it, the external opportunity in your industry and the external threat. Who will be your substitute? Who will be your competitor? And who will be your replicant? Okay. And then you must identify your internal strengths, real strengths. You must be able to identify your real weakness. Many times when I talk with my client, who want to solve their business problems, and they always talk a lot about the external things. External. Because my competitor is doing this, I must do this. Because my competitor make this amount of money, I must do this. Because my competitors are doing well in a certain industry, I want to be like that. And then, however, when I ask, who are you? They said nothing. They are unclear. They are failing objectifying their own self. No objectifying. No object self. They always talk a lot about it, somebody. But they don't know who are they. They don't know who are they. And that they when I need some data, when I some information about one company, okay, they usually do not have this. No, 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 no. They have no idea about this. No, 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 no. Simply, anybody don't know who are they. So, as a business problem solver, that will be our first job, to define who you are. What is your business? Really, that's tough. Because they ignore themselves. Many people, they just ignore themselves, ignore oneself. They always look outside. They never look inside. You will see those kind of leaders a lot. You will see those kind of managers a lot. They always attribute their success and they attribute their failure to outside. Okay, however, they internalize success to oneself. Because we are human beings. Because we are human beings. Okay? The failure because of outside. Success because of myself. No. Don't do that. Please objectify yourself. And please try to identify up yourself. Who are you? Who are you? These 2 pages of the framework can help you. Just to summarize your business. Okay? And probably maybe you can use this framework, this tool, to identify yourself. Who are you? What's your name? What's your content? What's your something? And what's your history? Okay, what is your goal? What is your personal goal? Life goal, ultimate goal, terminal goal. What is your terminal goal? What is your terminal goal of the life? Do you have that? You'd better to have that. And what is your history? Okay? And then what kinds of the history you have, the success history, failure history, that's fine. Okay? Because you need to know what you have learned. History can teach you what you have learned, really. And then what can you do? What is your brand? Okay? What is your brand? Okay, that may be strange, but however, what is your brand? What is your image to the others? What is your brand? Are you aware a good guy or a bad guy? Or a shy guy? Good girl, bad girl, good girl, bad girl. What is your brand image? size and operation, whatever. Okay, brief financial outcome, how much money do you have, and how much is the human capital you have, social capital you have, multiple capitals you have. Okay, and the next one, and what is your key success factor? You are making these kind of things gradually. You are shaping yourself. You are shaping yourself. You are creating yourself. Okay, good. Then this is one of the more the detailed understandings about oneself. Okay, the manpower group covers the HR quadrant and something, and then their profit usually come from one service of the manpower.com, and then the profit usually come from the South Europe. Do you remember who is the CEO? CEO come from the Sweden. America, absolutely, and Asia Pacific is getting more growing. Okay, and there is a summary of the manpower something. Okay, you don't need to do that. Okay, and this is another example of the Korea International in China. Have you ever heard about the Korea International in China? This is a Chinese business. Okay, Chairman Gao Yong by MBA, Beijing Foreign Study University. Do you know this company? Do you know this university? Peking University, Beijing Foreign Studies University. What is this? Beijing Foreign Studies. Eh? What is this? It's a Beijing University? Lucy, this is a Beijing University? Okay. So then what can you tell? What can you tell? They graduate of Beijing Foreign Studies University, Beijing University. What can you tell? They are smart, they are stupid. What are their expertise? Smart, and what's their expertise? What we can expect from them? Yeah, I know they are smart, but what's their expertise? What are they good at? Skills. What are their expertise? What's their specialty? Okay, let's go more. Bachelor of the Beijing and the University of Science something, and the University of San Francisco the something BA, and the Bachelor of the Economics, and the best corporate lawyer, whatever. Okay, so CEO, CFO, whatever. Okay, so what are they good at? They probably good at business, especially for the global business or the international business, because they graduate the foreign studies. Don't you think so? I think so. They must have a good command in the language, the foreign language, like English. I think so. Am I right? Am I wrong? Can I expect that? Okay. Can I expect those guys, those leaders, are good at the English to make national or the global business? Am I right or am I wrong? Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Probably. Okay. So then that is their strengths. That is their strengths. Let's see. Their strengths. They are experienced in the team, the 15 years, of course, at the 8 different industry and a strong service network. Okay, Hong Kong, Singapore, and India, and grab good brand images and rich customer resources because they make a good global networks. That's related with this. So then, if we start with the people analysis, that will tell you a lot. Okay, personally, I started with the analyzing the people first in order to conduct the internal analysis, company analysis. I start with the leadership profile. I start with the who are they. Okay, and the mission value, growth history, service, brand, and size, whatever, as much as possible. And then the profitability, that's piece of cake, okay? And the key success factor, that was not easy. However, why just identify a few number of their key success factor? and their growth strategy and the SWOT analysis of these, then we can know that what is that company. Then go into more detail. That is that. Okay, and I just want to show that we can do the regional analysis. Regional analysis. Okay. For example, the Korea International make a business in Shanghai mainly. However, they are headquartered in Beijing. However, what's going on? The Beijing's profitability is going down while the Shanghai is going up. And then over the Guangdong area, that's 81% of growth. Wow. Overseas, not bad, but their main business is not the overseas. Okay. So then, what are they doing? They cut off this Beijing industry and they are moving to the Shanghai and the Guangzhou. Makes sense? So that we can identify oneself like this. Okay? That is that. So, internal analysis is an art, many cases. Okay? External analysis is relatively easy to capture because that we can get a lot of the explicit information and data. However, internal analysis, that's not easy. That's not easy. Okay, we gather a lot of tons of thousands subtle data, information, and knowledge, and the human network to identify somebody, to identify myself and oneself. Okay, good. So this is an example of the established tools to identify, to conduct a company analysis. Same as that internal analysis. Okay, so we will go more detail about it, how we can get some internal analysis, how we can get how we can perform the internal analysis by using explicit information. But that's a very limited. That's very limited. But however, what can I do? Implicit or intangible things, you need to develop yourself. I can share my experiences of explicit something. Okay, explicit something like this. However, you must develop yourself to get a more good sense in the business analysis, internal analysis. Okay. However, my suggestion is please start with people that will help you. Absolutely, that will help you. In order to conduct the internal analysis, I strongly recommend you to start with the people. Okay, good. That is it today. Do you have any question? Okay, so far so good. Yeah. Can somebody turn on your video? I want to see your face. No, that's fine. Yeah, someday, yeah, we can do that. Okay, good. And can I see you next? Can I see you on Thursday and Thursday? Thursday. Okay, good. And then I will see you. I will see you Thursday. Ada, bye. Nancy, bye. 拜拜。Well, David, bye. Virgo, bye. Yang. Yeah.